Alrighty, hey traders, John Howell here. I want to, in this video, just quickly give you an update on this market here, which is actually gold. Something that a lot of people haven't been talking about a lot lately. And I think gold is one of those really sleeping. A lot of people have been really focusing on the crypto markets, but I think gold, or actually, to me, gold has always been one of those things that's always been in the back of my mind. It's part of my portfolio, so on and so forth. And it's the reason why people have been asking me for the last few years, as this gold chart has been going sideways and the crypto mania was happening and so on and so forth. I was telling everyone, if you remember back then, if you were following me back then, I was always saying, guys, gold, right? You guys can, it's on YouTube, so you can go check it out. So that's what I'm really going to share with you right now, because gold is starting to break out now to the upside after finally doing nothing all this time. And what does that actually mean for us moving forward? If you guys haven't done so yet, then I've actually created a brand new trading course, and I'm giving you free access to it. It's actually broken into 4 different parts. Part number 1 is the foundations to success. This is about what goes into becoming a good trader, the biggest mistakes you make and stuff like that. Part number 2 is the chart reading mastery. This is techniques that have been working since the 1950s. Part 3 is about advanced chart reading techniques. These advanced chart reading techniques you don't really learn in books, and it's not really common knowledge when it comes to understanding these markets, reading these markets, knowing when a good time to get into it, get into things, and so on and so forth. So that's going to really help you, especially when it comes to some of the overbought, oversold techniques and so on and so forth. And this has nothing to do with indicators and understanding how the markets work and really reading the chart and making good decisions from there. And wrap it all up, part number 4 is actually teach you all the details to my actual trading system there. So if you do need some help, guys, I'm going to be charging for this soon. But I'm giving away free access for a limited time just to get some feedback and before I actually start charging it. So go to johnsfreegift.com to get that for free. So let's actually go down to the gold market right now. And the reason I want to focus on the gold market in this video only is because we are getting a breakout right now. And this is something that's been as you probably saw in the thumbnail, right? This is probably now almost 4 years of doing nothing. And now we're starting to finally get a breakout. Now, I really truly believe that this breakout that is here is going to be enormous, right? It's just going to be massive. If we bring up, this is the weekly chart here. Let's actually let me bring this back up to here. And let's do this here, right? So this is the weekly chart I brought up, and as you can see, look at this here. This was 2020, and then it flattened out, right? And now we're doing this here right now. And now gold, as you can see, gold is now starting to break out to the upside. So for me personally, when we're trying to say, okay, it's breaking out now, where's it likely to go to? Okay, so there's 2 different levels here I really want you to sort of think about here. So the first one is that where is it likely to go to? So what you do is that you measure from the low to the high of the channel. Okay, where's gold likely to go to? From there to there, and you project that up. And I have to say that would be a first target there. I'll say first target because as you can see also, right? As you can see also that the first level here, as you can see, that 2000 level is definitely a strong resistance, right? So it's a round number there. So the reason why I say that's the first level is because I honestly do believe that gold is getting ready to have a move up to around the 3000 level there. Now, when I say that there, I don't know how long it's going to take for that to happen, right? I just don't know how long that's going to take for that to happen. It could go straight up. But as we're getting this breakout now on gold through here, it may break out first and then come back down, test it as support, run back up to here, get a bit of a pullback, and then eventually make its way back up to here, right? And again, what I did just there, that's all of 2024 into 2026. You see what I'm saying there? So this is an overall pattern. That's an overall target there. Personally, I believe we're going to get to 10,000 plus by the end of this decade. But that's another story. I'm trying to get people like, what's your fundamental reason why gold is going to do that? Well, just look at the debt crisis, guys, and we know that in the next 10 years, that is going to hit a massive brick wall. And when that happens, guess what's going to happen to gold? And then on the other side of the recession, there's going to be an inflationary period, so on and so forth. And also the mining sector and fundamental reasons why, guys. If you're trying to predict the next boom, if you want to try to get in on the next boom, then guess what? Well, you have to say, okay, then everything goes in cycles, right? Let's just keep it really, really simple. Let's get in early now before the next boom. Okay, well, let's just look at simple cycle analysis. What is that? Simple cycle analysis says, well, everything goes in booms and bust cycles, right? Things go through boom and bust. Property market goes boom bust. Stock market goes boom bust. Crypto market goes boom bust. Gold goes boom bust, right? Mining stocks go boom bust, so on and so forth. So, in the last 10 years, what hasn't had a boom? The mining sector. So that means we haven't had a mining boom in the last 10 years, right? What's probably going to come the next 10 years? Probably going to go through a mining boom. Oh, okay, cool. Well, if you get in now, you get in early and you hold it. In the next 2 or 3 or 4 years, we're probably going to be in the middle of a mining boom and you're going to do really well. You see what I'm saying there, right? It's like, let's not make it more complicated than it really is. That's actually really that simple there. Anyway. Now that's long-term investing here. I'm a trader as well too. I have a portfolio, but I'm a portfolio of investing, but I'm a trader as well. I'm a trader as well too. So, looking at what's happening here on the gold market, as you can see, we're breaking out to the upside. So that's that weekly chart there. If we go back to the daily chart now, as I was saying before, and this is the daily chart here, and we're breaking out to the upside on a short-term level basis here, guys. I do see this thing. It may have a breakout, and we may get more movement to the upside, like bam, 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 like that to the upside. But I honestly believe now we're probably getting too far extended. As you can see, the gold, nothing just goes in a straight line, right? So what you would actually want to see, what would be really powerful, is for it to break out to the upside like it is now, continue up a little bit more, have a bit of a pullback for a week or two, get a bit of support, and then start to break to the upside. If that happens, then we're probably going to go for a really, really, really big move for a few weeks or more. That'll be an amazing trading opportunity. Investing, you just heard what I said there about investing. I think it's incredible. Now, here's the thing, guys, as well too. Here's a big thing to understand as well too before I finish up this video, is that when the recession hits next year, right, and the stock market does start to have a bit of a pullback, gold will pull back with it as well too. What gold tends to do, gold tends to go for a bit of a move 3 to 6 months prior to, right? Gold tends to go for a bit of a move 3 to 6 months prior to the recession happening, right? So we're starting to go through a bit of a breakout now. Okay, we're starting to go through a bit of a breakout now. And what's actually happening here is, and that's actually a bit of a precursor to the recession happening. When the recession happens, gold will see a pullback as well too, right? So just keep in mind that my analysis, what I've said here, is in the back of what we're likely to expect moving forward into next year. Make sense? So I do see a move up with gold, but then I do see when things start to cradle next year in the markets, and it may be towards the end of the next year. Then when that happens, then the gold will pull back as well too. So I hope this helps you out there today, traders. This is one market here. And again, traders, if you're trying to put your money into something, if you're trying to get in, what's the next boom that's happening? Think about what I said about the actual mining sector here as well too, right? It's actually not that complicated when you start to understand the cycles of the economy and so on and so forth, right? And you just think about, right, like if you're trying to capture the next boom, you think about simple cycle analysis and you think about, okay, what hasn't boomed for a while that's not just a fad, but hasn't been around for a while with these big massive cycle, these sectors, right? Gold, mining sectors, commodity prices, stock market, cryptocurrencies, so on and so forth, right? Even the property market, right? The boom and bust cycles. And so therefore, guys, if you're looking for something that's actually, looking for something that's pretty common sense, actually, it's the mining sector there. But looking at the gold market, gold is always been one of my things here. And again, if you've been around with me for many, many years, guys, you'll know when the crypto mania is happening. I was always been saying, don't touch cryptos, don't touch cryptos. And I was even telling my gym mate at the time as well too, to more focus on gold prices than looking at the crypto market. And he was having a go at me, telling me that gold's nothing, gold's this, blah, blah, blah. And then obviously we can look at the actual prices right now from there. So gold has always been one of those markets, guys, that I truly do believe that is a rock solid behind that. And also on a last fundamental level basis here, guys, gold is probably going to be the backing for the digital dollar, whatever that's going to be, right? There's going to be some sort of if you look through history with Ray Dalio stuff, soft money, hard money, soft money, hard money, we're coming towards the end of this fiat money, right? So there's going to be we're going to go back to real money, like value of the money we're using, right? So, and through history, what has that been? It's been gold.